Hi guys, welcome back to another Matchbox Garage video. I'm Rob and today we've got one box and a few decal sets. SidewaysKing75, a chap called Chris, who videos I've been watching ever since he started to put up on YouTube. I think he's a great customizer and creates all of his own decals, and I've used his decals before on another little side kind of project, but with the new year, Chris has kind of, I guess, taken the opportunity, using his knowledge and know-how, and putting together some of these decal sets. I honestly think these are the best value decal sets that you can buy, and this is not, you know, a sponsored video, or I've never met the guy, only through YouTube, and using these sets that I thought, you know, it deserves a mention. I bought one of every single one. You know, this is not free, this is not given to me, this is my very own money, but you know, we've got a full kind of Texaco set. What's this one? This is a Daily Mirror or Telegraph. So that's a cool little set. You can see this is a Castrol one. So this would usually be for, I think, a Celica. Oh, there you go. No, it's a Supra. So maybe if I go back to this one. So this would have been for a Mark 1 Escort. Now, I bought one of every one, not necessarily to put them on these cars, because, you know, I might put them on different cars, you know, or I may just use a couple of decals from these sets for my own things. We'll see. We'll kind of get to it. Peugeot 205 T16, and I have a few of these. So this, the only reason until now that I've actually never restored it is because of the decals. So I can do that courtesy of Chris, you know, SidewaysKing75. This one is a Mercedes-Benz 190 DTM. Very cool. But again, this will work on any car, right? The Zaxpeed Capri. But perhaps I can create a Zaxpeed Mustang, you know. This is a Nissan Skyline i32. What a beautiful car. Another R32 Skyline. Another R32 Skyline. And another R32 Skyline. So perhaps I can do one of each, so that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I'll link down in the description below. As long as I have asked Chris to make sure that he's okay with that. Like I say, I've just bought them, and I'm just going to share kind of what I've purchased from another YouTuber, and if we can help each other out, even better. Right, so moving on, got a little package here, courtesy again of our friends Dan and Ellie, aka Orc1976. So thanks again, Dan. I've honestly actually lost count how many packages you've sent to me now, and of course with every single one I appreciate. And I always enjoy reading the note. Just want to make sure there's no address. Yep. And Dan has beautiful handwriting. So, hi Rob, Happy New Year. Hope 2020 will bring you growth and success to your great channel. Thank you, Dan. Bit of a mixed bundle here again, but some you can use them, and oh, sure you can use them. And as always, much love and God bless Dan and Ellie. So thanks again, Dan and Ellie. Another letter to go up on my wall. So a nice bundle here. What grabs my attention first is this Corgi Beaufort double horse box. It's a Corgi. Oh, look at that, look. So not 2 horses, but 2 cars with a lot of horsepower. So these are Porsche Carreras, of course 911s. Ah, so we've got one police variant in not bad condition. But I must admit, I do prefer the standard. Unfortunately, it's got a cracked screen. And maybe I've got a cracked screen on this one now. Yeah, unfortunately it does have a bit of a crack here, which is a bit of a shame. I was wondering whether I could perhaps, you know, take one over to the other, but we need to keep a lookout for a good windscreen there to, you know, make a... Oh, actually, do you know what? As I said, I messaged Chris, and it's just come up on my phone. I use my phone for unboxing videos, and it's just come up to say, you know, go for it. So this video can go live. So thanks, Chris. But anyway, so we've got the horse box there. Move that to one side. Wow. So Team Porsche rally support. That's a bummer, isn't it? The but that is wicked cool. Perhaps something should go in the back there, who knows, but with the doors intact, probably missing like a wheel center there, but certainly could find one of those in all the spares. Maybe something needs to go on here. I think it's perhaps missing the door mirrors, but otherwise with a fresh paint, and yeah, this is going to be the hardest thing to perhaps find. That would be great to restore. Not done anything like that before. Quite excited about that one. Oh, this is actually a Matchbox. For some reason I assumed it was a Corgi. So this is a Matchbox Dodge van. Yeah, I like that. Oh wow. God. So that's got some... That's taken quite a lot of pressure to move that. So that's pretty cool. This is a Matchbox King Series K8 Caterpillar excavator, 1970. 50 years old, this little toy. It's not doing too bad really, is it, for 50 years old? I think we're missing a driver there, misses some tracks, but otherwise that is a cool toy. And to be fair, they don't really make them like this anymore, do they? My children have got toys that are similar, and they're made of plastic and they're junk. Oh, look at this, look. So we have another one. Beautiful. This is the Corgi Lotus Elite, and I gave this one away. Perhaps might have been for my 30,000 subscriber giveaway, something like that. And I restored it, painted it up. Quite nice to have another one. So very nice, and it'll be nice to restore another one of these and maybe compare the videos, you know. Well, look, so we've got another Pony Club, this one. Corgi, it's another Beaufort double horse box. Broken on the front there, but that should be replaced. We're missing a rear door, which is a shame. Of course, we're missing the little ponies, or the horses, and their little head that sticks out there, you know, grabs a bit of wind. Right, which we pick up first? Sometimes I see all this and I'm like, I want to pick this one up. I want to pick this one up. I guess we're going from the top, or we'll go from the biggest. This is heavy. So this is a Peterbilt truck. So it's a truck that Peter built, 1978. And it's a lovely looking truck. We just don't get this style of truck in the UK. All of our trucks are like this kind of shape. Really boring. When I see one of these, it really excites me. The big old American ones with, you know, the engine out there. I think the ones in the UK, they sit much higher up and the engines are underneath. I could be wrong, I'm not a trucker. I have driven one though, and I certainly give a lot more respect to truck drivers having driven one. Going forward is alright. You try and reverse that thing. The articulation, one degree of movement in that steering wheel makes a huge difference out back, and I don't know what to do. Trying to grab that back. But anyway, we're going off on a tangent there. But yeah, this is very cool. So heavy duty recovery, day and night. Looks like we're missing something on the top here. Bit of research to figure out what we're missing. Try and replicate that, but that'd be quite nice. Get something of similar scale. I'm wondering actually whether this would probably be the right scale, I guess. You know, get it on there. Maybe take this off and get like a nice little flatbed as a recovery vehicle. That's an idea. Now this is cool. Actually, I wanted to create one of these. So this is a style which I think is pronounced Basel Zoo. Underneath here it just says Mad Manga, made in Indonesia. But yeah, I think this is a Basel Zoo style, and this would have been either a Nissan or Toyota, and obviously they put some extreme kind of over fenders and kits, and have the oil cooler on the outside and huge wings and rear pipes, and some of them you see coming out the bonnet all the way up here. And I wanted to make one myself, and someone done one on YouTube recently, I want to say within the last week or so, and yeah, it was pretty cool, at least in my opinion. I like it. I know it's not going to be for everybody, but that is beautiful, and that just needs this is a new Hot Wheels. Does it have a year on there? I think it says 2011, but yeah, that's some of these Hot Wheels my children like to play with, some I try and hide. This one is staying with me. Hey, so we've got the Majorette 4x4 pickup, and not identical, but very similar. I say not identical, only the base and the wheels were different, but you may have seen recently I done a video of one of these. It was a commission. A chap approached me and said, Rob, you know, you had one of these in an unboxing video. The one I started with was orange, and he wanted me to replicate his kind of real car. Had a bit more detail in the other one, with some with a door and handles, but otherwise, yeah, this was all the same. It did have the wing mirrors, some kind of damage on the front there. It had a different base on it, and I blacked it out, and I painted the top bit in a metallic kind of mid-grey, different wheels and such. But yeah, very cool pickup truck. I'm considering buying myself a pickup truck, like a double cab something, for a daily. Right, so this is a Majorette Hanomag, and this is beautiful. We've got like a brown on the bottom, like a khaki kind of green on the top. Something tells me this wouldn't have had tracks, and I think everything is there. I'll have to consider what was on the back there, but that's lovely. I'm sure I can replicate that. Where is it? Now, Tony Bellini a while ago sent in this paint, which is camo dark tan. Let me... shaking the camera all over the show. Yeah, so there's a dark tan, and that'll probably be pretty good for the underside, and then I'll just need to find a colour for the top, and then I can restore that. Now it's got just standard Majorette wheels on there. Yeah, that is lovely. To be honest, you know, I know we call ourselves Matchbox Garage, and I enjoy all kind of marks of cars, but the Majorette, I do like the Majorette, to be fair. I think they've got like a certain quality about them that yeah, I'm very fond of. I need to buy some more. But anyway, let's move on. So we've got the number 38 Jeep. And unfortunately we're missing this section here, which is very common. We got some Jeeps recently by Tony Hughes last week, or a little over a week ago, in a previous unboxing. So this will add to my future army diorama. Got this Subsonic. I custom restored one of these some months ago into some funky colours. I don't know whether I loved the outcome of it, but you know, sometimes, you know, what I've done, 150, 160 cars. I don't know. Sometimes you just, I love 90% of what I do, but sometimes I just go, that one, I could have done that one a little bit better. But you know, we move on, we live, we learn, and we try and improve on the next one. Lovely truck here, a Scania. That would have had a trailer on the back, so we're missing that, but otherwise, very cool, very cool. Look at this big old guy here. So this is a Corgi Jaguar XJS. So the first thing I look at with something like this is the windscreen. I think this is salvageable. I think there's a little bit of crack. I don't know if you can kind of see there. It's almost like cracked underneath. But if it was cleaned up, perhaps that couldn't be seen. It's scuffed on the front, but I think that's all it is scuffs. The way, is that a crack? The way I tend to look for cracks is if I look through. See, yeah, you can kind of just see that there. Unfortunately, that is a crack just there. But I don't know. Sometimes you just have to leave the crack in place to restore them, or you just wait. Perhaps we'll find a car where, you know, it's got okay here and cracked back, and we can do a bit of a cut and shut between two windscreens. But otherwise, everything else is in place. I nearly bought one of these once, a Jaguar XJS, the one with the V12 engine, and I was going to pick it up, and a bit of a communication issue. The day before I went to pick it up, the owner, who was giving it away, not selling it, giving it away, actually had it crushed, and it crushed my heart and my dreams. I've got a little bit of a crack in the A-pillar there, but that's fixable. But yeah, number 7. Maybe we'll make that into a race car, you know. The little boy that fought Racing Stripes, number 7. He wanted this to be a little track car, weekend track car. Maybe we can replicate that. Anyway, just got 2 bits left here. So this is the number 39 Clipper from 1973. So we've had the great big thing over here lifting up. Oh, this is a Rollomatics. So it looks like we've still got the little tab in place, and as you drive it, these little exhausts pop up and down. So let's see whether it works. There you go. So yeah, that would have been fun. There's a little kid playing with that. But yeah, last but not least, look at this beauty. We're missing, unfortunately, the rear hatch there. But this is a number 33 Datsun 126X. And what a beautiful looking car. And I do have another one that I plan on restoring. I may do the kind of colour flip or candy on it. I just think that kind of leads well to this shape and design. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. Dan and Ellie, thank you very much again for your kind and generosity. You know, you've given me so much, and I know I need to give you something else. Let me know down in the comments. You've seen my, I know you watch all my videos, mate. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that I've done recently that takes your fancy. I know you've got a collection of your own, so yeah, let me know, mate, and I'll pop something in the post to you. But of course, as well, SidewaysKing75, link in the description. I'll link his video that was published, what was it, about 2 weeks ago now, if I remember rightly. And in that video it showed, you know, his decals and his intentions, and you know, his website. And these cost, now it may change over time, but these cost me £2 per set, which is what, less than $3. Now whether he's going to send them all over the world, I don't know, to be honest. You'll have to check it out. Like I say, it's not a sponsored video or anything like that. I'm just kind of shouting out a fellow YouTuber. You know, he's a cool guy. I like what he does, and I'm sure there'll be something on his website that you could use. But anyway, cheers, guys, and I will see you very soon.